Our next guest is the spokesman for a service my parents refer to as, hey, what's the name of that other Google? From the Nerdist, Meltdown, and Comedy Central, please welcome undead enthusiast Jonah Ray.
It's in your head, zombie, zombie, zombie.
Thanks, Kennedy. Thanks, administration. Fuck you, Stephen Tobolowsky. That was an amazingly beautiful story about fucking rock and roll and loss and family, and then time for funny make-em-ups from the idiot. Bring up that comedy hipster, they'll like that. I should be at home watching Sharknado. We should all be running for our lives because of SyFy's Sharknado movie. It's a tornado. Get this. Sharks in it. And we're all here near the literal shittiest staircase in Los Angeles. Have you checked it out? I'm not sure if it's a case. Is that a case or a well? What kind of stair is it? Staircase? What constitutes the difference between a case and a well?
Because it's not enclosed.
It's not enclosed. So that would be, so it's encased. But I fucked up because you meant the other thing. Hey, how's it going? But you should check it out. Human shit on every step. Has been for years. Echo Park has done nothing. My wife is like, she loves it because someone goes by and spray paints the piles of shit gold. That's art. That's on par with Sharknado. Or there are other movies like A Slothalypse. That should have brought the fucking building down upon us with how brilliant A Slothalypse is. Cheetah couple? No, I can't do any more. How you guys doing? Good. I'm doing comedy for you now, and it's tough because I'm not drinking, which is what I'm used to, and it sucks because I'm trying to. It turns out I started working out and I started eating right, and nothing happened, and then someone was like, "Well, what else do you do?" I was like, I don't know. I fucking live my life how I do. But I eat really well and I work out. And they're like, well, it's like, are you still drinking? I was like, I'm not a robot. I'm gonna drink because nothing's happened to make me stop. I've never had that like, oh fuck moment. I've only had like, that was fun. Things got a little shaky, but everything turned out okay. I saw a cop on the way home, but everything worked out. But I'm not losing any weight, and that's what I'm trying to do because it's like I turned 30 last year. I turned 31 in a month span, and I don't like it. I don't like It's like, take it from me, just relish that 2 in front of your age. It doesn't seem like it's the best thing in the world, but it is, because you don't realize until you get into your 30s that 2 is a fucking rad number. Just think about it. It's just the coolest looking number. It's fucking like, wow, pam! It's like a rad. That's an awesome number. And now I'm like in my 30s and I gotta go, whoa. It's like a butt on its side. It's so boring. And I'm an adult. That's the only kind of sex I have. It's just a butt on its side. Look the other way. But it's not, I used to fucking love it. Now I don't have it anymore. It's just fucking sweet. Pat! Oh, God, I miss it so much. I would have so much fun. Every time there's a 2 in the date, I go, oh, God, I needed to realize how much this was great. Listen, everybody. None of us want to be here right now. Let's just try and make the best of it. I went to, it was weird. It's weird that like, I'm on a show for the first time where there's like another Bing guy, that was on the show. And that's Stephen. That's a deep cut. How old are you fetuses? What's going on here? I was at a show like just right before this and I mentioned, like I got Awakenings and My Left Foot confused and it just fucking, that's what kind of show it was. I was talking about 80s drama. And then I fucking spiked the mic and said, beaches! And I walked away. I was in Topeka filming that Bing thing. And it's like, if you've never gone to Topeka, Kansas, don't. Because there's like one thing to do. It's like you have to do it. The one thing to do in Topeka is go to it. And then you're done. You've filled your quota of things to do in Topeka. It's like, we're here. Well, that was fun. Because there's nothing there. I stayed at the one hotel that was open. There was another hotel, boarded up, probably because of monsters. I don't know. And I went to the Senate Suites, and I had to find out what, where it was. And so I started going into my preferred search engine, Ask Jeeves, and I was like putting in like Senate Suites Toe, and then it just completed it for me. Senate Suites Topeka, Kansas, most haunted hotel in the world. I was like, fuck you, Topeka. And I'm not as scared of ghost, but like, I wanted to know like what the stories was. And then here's a shitty thing. It's like, it's not just a hotel room. It was like a mini apartment, and that's like a lot of corners. And some asshole, whoever designed that place, just put mirrors on every wall that could have a mirror. And I'm fucking not down with that for a couple reasons. Don't want to see this, and don't want to see something behind me. And so I go downstairs to the lobby, and I asked the girl working, and I was like, hey, so what's a really cool ghost story here? And she's like, oh, do you want to hear the latest one? I was like, sure, let's keep it topical. And she was like, all right, I just put this one up on the blog. I was like, motherfucker, let's go. So recently there was a guy staying here, and he was Skyping with his wife back home. Skype, keep it current, like it. A modern day ghost tale for us all. He was Skyping with his wife, and then his wife goes, who's that lady behind you? And the guy turns around, and there's nobody there. And that's either a ghost story or a guy that had to cover up an affair. Who's that behind you? What? I guess I'm gonna turn around now and figure it out. I don't see anybody. Oh no, the ghost is blowing me. Oh, it's ectoplasm, don't worry. This is a musically themed show. I'll tell you a musically themed story that happened not too far away from here in a town called Silver Lake. It was a while back, and I was at a friend's house, and we were all having a blast of a time, a really good time. And I was like, this is a really good party. I'm young, this is great. Fucking what a party. And then I saw Courtney Love, and I was like, oh, this is the worst party I've ever been to in my life, because Courtney Love was there, and she's no bueno. She's kind of just a human train wreck, and I wasn't really too stoked to be there. I was like, oh, fuck, I love Live Through This. Hole's a great band. Then I didn't want to be in the same room as her because she was talking about how she missed her old nose. Oh, that's not a thing you want to hear anyone say. Except for maybe someone with with that disease where people fall apart. Alcoholism. So I excuse myself from the room she's in, and I go and start playing Truth or Dare with some other adults. And it's, we're having fun, where it's like, hey, Truth or Dare. And like, the thing is, me and my friend Doug had the plan to just, I was like, here's the thing. You dare girls to kiss me. I'll dare girls to kiss you. And he's like, that's a great plan. So we don't seem like creeps. And I kept up with my side of the plan. He didn't. So 2 times in a row, I was like, you should kiss my friend Doug. And he every time he had the opportunity to do so, he didn't. And then I look like a guy that's just like, my friend, you should make out with him. He's the best at it. He's the best. He's a king of making out. He's so cool, my friend. And so, we're playing, and then I was getting really drunk, and then Courtney Love comes walking by, and when I'm drunk, I get kind of like drunken Tourette's, and I just, I think, I say something because I think it would be funny, not so much in the moment, but like later on, and so Courtney Love's walking by, I was like, yo, Courtney Love, you in on this game of Truth or Dare? And before I could turn back to her, go, did you just see what I said to Courtney Love? She's like, okay, and then fucking sauntered up to the table like a shitty walrus. And she fucking plops down. She's like, all right, what's up? And then I was like, and everyone looked at me like, well, you fucking dick. Way to ruin our good time. And so it's, Courtney Love is there. She's the newest member of this game we're playing. And a girl asked her, Courtney Love, truth or dare? And we're like, we're too old for this. And then Courtney Love says, she goes, truth. And then everyone goes, oh, fuck. Truth? Courtney Love said truth. Courtney Love said truth. Courtney fucking Love said truth. And we're like, oh, shit. And we all start zeroing on the girl going, fucking ask her. Ask her. Ask her about it. Just ask her about it. We're fucking kicking her underneath the table. Just, come on, do it. Because we have an opportunity to find, if anyone's a fan of music in general, they would want to know this one thing. And we have this window of opportunity to find out. Because she can't lie. It's fucking truth or dare. Like, and it gets the whole reason for having the game. And so like we're like, fucking do it. And then the girl goes, best person you ever had sex with. I know. That is the proper response to that. Ugh. And then she says, Billy Corgan from Smashing Pumpkins, which is like kind of interesting. Because you just go like, oh, what does he use? Like leather and robots to fuck people? I don't know. And then like, and then she, like everyone's like, oh, okay, well, that's not what we wanted to hear. And then Courtney was like, it's her turn, so she turns to the girl and she's like, what's truth or dare? And everyone's like, this fucking game sucks. And the girl's like, truth. And she's like, when did you know your first dream died? I was like, fuck this. This fucking game is a waste. You are the worst person in the world. And everyone disperses. Everyone's like, I don't want to fucking deal with this. And everyone's blaming me because I brought her to the fucking table. And then later on, I see that girl and I'm pissed off because I wanted to find out what was fucking really going on. And I find that girl and I was like, hey, what's your fucking problem? She's like, what do you mean? And I was like, you fucking coulda asked her that fucking question and you didn't. She said, truth, what is wrong with you? And she's like, you really expect me to ask Courtney Love that question? I said, even if Courtney Love had said dare, you should have said, I dare you to tell us you killed Kurt Cobain. Thanks.